Simon? Simon, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just quickly clearing the answers of the previous students, then we will start, okay?
Yes.
What is happening? Oh, it's not important. Okay. Let me just do this. Okay, Simon, so since you're alone, I'm going to let you answer all the questions, okay? Let's see. Okay. Let me share here. Wait, let me just close this because that's going to make a lot of noise. Okay, so let's dive into it. I'm not going to ask you what is your name, where do you come from, and are you a student, because you are able to answer those questions. I'm just going to dive right in. So we're going to talk about jobs. Now tell me, Simon, what job would you like to have? Oh, sorry, this is two questions, not one question. Just tell me what job first.
I would like to. I would like to be a doctor.
Okay. Now, why do you want to be a doctor?
Because I can help people.
And
Uh, I can help people and give some advice to the sick.
okay. What kinds of jobs do you think young people want to do?
Mm, I think they want to be a YouTuber.
Why? Okay,
Because
before we say why, a YouTuber will remember kinds of jobs and need more than one job. What other jobs do you think young people want to do?
um uh,
We can say something like gamers, streamers, and sports stars. Now, why do you think people would like to do these jobs? Simon?
uh,
There's an example of a reason you can give. Or do you have another reason? Simon?
Uh, I think
They can?
they can put their creativity to work.
Yes, that's also a very good answer. I think that one's better. Let's delete mine. There we go. Okay, can you repeat the whole answer for me, please?
I think they want to be a YouTuber, gamers, streamers, and sports stars because they can put their creativity to work.
Excellent. Would you like to work in an office?
Uh, I don't like.
Okay, I would not.
Yes, I
Or
would
would
not.
it? Because
Because it will be cramped and uncomfortable.
it will be crowded.
Yes.
Okay, now tell me about a job that you wouldn't like to do.
Uh, uh, I don't want to be a worker.
What kind of worker?
Uh,
Can you describe the worker you won't want to be?
Work at the factory.
Oh, a factory worker.
Yes.
Okay. Because
Because being in the factory can be unhealthy.
okay. Let's talk about friends. How often do you see your friends?
I see my friends every day.
Perfect. And what do you like doing with your friends?
Uh, I like playing sports and games with my friends.
Playing
Sport
a sport and games.
and game.
Okay, if there are time left, we're going to come back to these answers to make them a little bit longer, okay? So tell me, where do your friends live?
My friend live in
In
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Excellent. Okay, that one you already answered. Now, please tell me something about one of your friends.
Uh, his name is Dũng.
How do you type that?
Uh, wait,
How do you say it?
Dung.
Jung. Oh, okay. And
My friend name is Dung. He often play games and sport with me. Uh, Sometimes we do homework together.
okay, can you repeat this answer for me?
My friend's name is Dung. He often plays games and sport with me. Sometimes we do homework together. He's friendly and we can spend a lot of time together without
Arguing.
arguing.
Perfect. Okay, so look at these five pictures. We have a boat, a house on the hillside, a town, a city, and I think this is a farmhouse or it can be a village. Either way, you can pick which one it will be. Now, tell me, Simon, do you like these different places to live?
Uh, I like these different places, but I don't like live in the sea.
Why?
No, in the sea.
Oh, on the sea, in a boat.
Yes, on the boat.
Because
Uh, because uh, I think it's untoward.
it is un
Untoward. Um, um,
untoward. What do you mean by untoward? Let me quickly see here. Oh, inappropriate. Okay, okay, inappropriate. Sorry, I've never heard that synonym used before. Well done. No, 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 I wanted to do this. Untoward. Okay. So let's quickly. No, I don't want to select them. Just want to stay here. Now, I want you to try again, but I want you to tell me which one you would like to live, and then we will add the boat one as well. So which one of these would you like to live in?
I would like to live in the.
Mm-hmm.
What is picture 3?
That's one.
Yes.
It's a town.
Oh, yeah. I like living in town because I can make um easy to make friends and
Okay, now we can say, but I wouldn't like to live on a boat because it is untoward. Can you repeat that answer for me?
um, I like living in a town because I can make friends easier, but I wouldn't like to live on the boat because it is untoward.
Excellent. Now, why do you think living in a house is nice?
Because I think it's convenient and it's full amenities.
Okay, we need to give a little longer answer. What else do you like about living in a house?
Um, uh, mm,
Mm, so I said I can invite a lot of friends to come and visit without anyone feeling uncomfortable. And in a house, you can have a lot more things than in a flat. Or do you want to say something else?
um, uh, I can gather with my family and chat with them.
And what with them? Spend time with them
And chat,
and
chat,
talk.
talk. Mm.
Okay, so let's try and say this whole answer for me, please.
It is convenient and full of amenities. I can invite a lot of friends to come and visit without anyone feeling uncomfortable. And in a house, you can have a lot more things than in a flat. I can get together with my family and talk with them.
Perfect. Okay, now, do you think living on a farm is fun?
Mm, uh, yes, because I can play with some animals and take care of rice.
Okay. Now, which one of these places in the picture do you like best?
Uh, I think I like living in a city best.
Because,
Because um uh, because they have full movie theater, parks, and sports center that
yeah,
mm, I and I and my friend
that me and my friends,
uh, that me and my friend can come together.
okay. Now, would you prefer living in a big home or a small home?
I prefer living in a big home because living in a big home uh is comfortable and uh,
Um, I can have more freedom to do things in a big home than in a small home. Would you agree?
yes.
Okay, can you please repeat that answer for me?
I prefer living in a big home because living in a big home is comfortable and I can have more freedom to do things in a big home than in a small home.
Excellent. Now, do you prefer living in cities or in the countryside?
Uh, I prefer living in the cities because it have full movie theater, parks, and sports center.
Okay, can you please repeat that answer?
Mm. I can living in
Where?
cities. I prefer living in cities because it had a lot of things I can go to like movie theaters and sports centers.
Excellent. Let me quickly see what we can do here. Okay, with this one, no, this one. You can also say, um, we also train together for sports and we like to compete against each other when we play games. Sorry. Can you please repeat this answer for me?
Yes, I like playing sports and games with my friends. We also train together for sports and we like to compete against each other when we play games.
Okay, so just I want you to remember when you do these speaking tests, um, try to give as full answer as you can. It's nice to use words like you did here with untoward, with this one, and with amenities here. But I need you to tell me a bit more. Why do you think? What do you think about? What do you like? And like what you and your friends do together? Um, you can say, yeah, we just play sports and play games, but it will benefit you more if you try to explain what you do when you do sports and what you do when you play games. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. But that's our time, Simon. I will see you again. Bye bye.
Bye bye, teacher.